Hi, Lewis.
How you going?
Good, how are you?
Roasting.
Won't keep you too long.
It's the wrong day to wear jeans. Jeez.
I want to ask you, we see you, Lewis Hamilton, six-time world champion, megastar around the world, and we expect your social life is always incredibly busy. Obviously, it hasn't been during the pandemic, and you posted a photo of you at your dining table with all those empty chairs.
Well, it was a hotel dining table. I don't have a dining table like that.
Still, but the message there is that you do have these times when you are alone, and a lot of people at home are having to spend a lot of time by themselves at the moment. What have you learned in your life and in your career that helps you get through those difficult times of loneliness that might help folks at home to get through it too?
Oh, look, I'm learning as we go. As people out there are, I've had up and down days, just as people perhaps are experiencing emotionally. You have the good days and you have the bad days. Naturally, when something's taken away from you, like being able to spend quality time with people that perhaps we all took for granted when things were normal, I think through this time you learn things like this. Geez, I really do miss those moments, and in the future, if I ever get that back, I'm gonna really cherish that time even more than perhaps I did before, and I'm gonna prioritize things better in my life. So I give more time to those that I really love, and but also just when sometimes it's quite difficult being on your own, and it's not the way I want it to be. But I've learned a lot about myself during what works and what doesn't. I've been focusing on a lot about my energy and who I want to give it to, and we only have a certain amount of energy, so you've got to choose where you channel that to and direct it towards. And so there's not particularly a specific one-liner that I can give you, but it's been a very, very interesting experience, this, and I'm still going through it. And as I said, I think I've been doing relatively well, like the last week particularly. I'm really lucky that's in my little bubble. I have Angela's with me a lot of the time, thank God, because otherwise, and I've got Roscoe every day. So, I'm really grateful to have, positive spirits around.
I know one of your escapes is music, and you posted this week that ex-NDA is you.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is your world. This is what you're used to. It must be so scary putting yourself out there into an artistic expression like that. It takes guts to do it. But how enjoyable was that experience? And now getting all of that positive feedback, not just from your fan base, but from the musical world of just how much talent you have for that as well.
Honestly, it's the reason, it's really crazy because it happened like a couple of years ago, and it was such I get these incredible opportunities that come up where you get to meet people or you get to participate in something, and it's hard because you want to share it with people, but it's not. Some people can interpret you putting it in their face, and it's not that. You're just happy to share exciting moments with people. But this happened, and it, as I mentioned in the message that I put out, it didn't go as planned originally. And I think when you're an artist, we all have our insecurities, and you all, I procrastinate personally. I was like, oh, should I not? Should I not? Anyways, I went through this whole cycle, and I remember, yesterday I was, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, I just had this urge and this feeling, okay, I've got to be open. I'm not being me if I'm not open. And also I know there are a lot of people going through all these different things today, and I think it's an important message to convey to people, like, don't shy away from your dreams, don't shy away from being who you are through fear or worry that someone's going to speak negatively on you. Ultimately someone will, and that's okay because everyone's open to their own opinions. But for me, I posted it, and then, so shocked to see how much support there's been, and I'm so grateful to those who have been so openly positive. And I was going to do it, I was going to continue anyways, but that just reaffirms the decision to post as I did yesterday, and I hope that I can get some more stuff out to people soon.
You've got a good set of pipes. We should probably talk about racing this weekend.
Yeah.
The car looks phenomenal, particularly for this kind of circuit. Is everyone going to be trying to catch you around here, because you and that car around here looks unbeatable?
I mean, we've been very strong here the last few years. This has been a track that it's strange. You go from different tracks and the gap closes or it changes in the past. And obviously this year our car is working really well at the past 2 tracks that we've been to, and it should be very strong here. I anticipate that. I think the Red Bulls can be strong here too. And now you're seeing Racing Point as well. But I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna be very strong here this weekend and hard to beat potentially. But that could not be the case when we get in the car tomorrow. So and either way, we're gonna be just keeping our heads down and working towards optimizing our performance and getting the most out of our package.